While everyone is completely fixated on the big AI names, there's this massive opportunity taking shape just beneath the surface. It could seriously shake up the services market. And the best part? You're about to hear all about it before pretty much anyone else.
And that quote right there, that's really the heart of it. What we're about to break down is an insider's look at a shift that's coming. This isn't just another AI tool. Nope. This is a very specific key that could unlock a really lucrative business model long before it ever hits the mainstream tech news.
So here's the big question we're tackling today. While everyone is distracted by the usual suspects, what if a new, highly specialized AI, we're talking about the upcoming DeepSeek V4 model, is perfectly built to solve a problem that businesses will gladly pay tens of thousands of dollars for? A problem that you could solve even if you can't write a single line of code.
Okay, so to really get the opportunity here, you first have to understand the problem. And trust me, it's a huge one that's hiding in plain sight inside countless companies. It's the massive headache of legacy code. I mean, just think about it for a second. Websites built 10, maybe 15 years ago. Internal software that just barely chugs along. Systems that are so fragile nobody on the team dares to even touch them. This old code, it's like digital rust. It slows everything down, it makes businesses vulnerable, and it completely stalls their growth. They're absolutely desperate for a fix.
So you might be asking, why don't they just fix it? Well, because of that number. That's the potential yearly salary for just one single good developer. For most small and medium-sized businesses, hiring an expert to come in and modernize their code it's completely off the table financially. So they're stuck.
And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you have the old way, traditional dev teams. They're incredibly expensive, they're slow. But on the other side, a brand new model is emerging. You, acting as a consultant, armed with a powerful AI. All of a sudden, it's faster, it's project-based, and it makes these critical fixes affordable for all those businesses that were previously priced out of the market.
So how does this giant problem become your business opportunity? Well, it's not about becoming a master coder overnight. It's about positioning yourself as the essential link, the bridge between a business with a very expensive problem and an AI that holds the solution.
So what is this magic tool? Well, meet DeepSeek V4. Now, this thing isn't trying to be a general, do-everything chatbot. It's a specialist. Its entire reason for existing is to understand, analyze, and rewrite complex code projects. The exact thing that developers get paid the big bucks to do. And it's set to launch in February 2026.
Okay, let's translate this tech speak into actual business value. This AI can look at an entire software project and understand how all the different pieces connect. It can do the heavy lifting of moving an old website to a new, modern platform or hunting down those really stubborn bugs. These aren't just cool features, these are high-value services that you can actually sell. And this right here is the absolute core concept. You don't have to perform the technical task yourself. Your job is to be the consultant, the problem solver. You go in, you identify the business's pain point, you propose a solution, and then you use this powerful AI as your tool to get the work done. The AI is the tool, you are the bridge.
And hey, if you're sitting there thinking, I can't do this, I don't have a computer science degree, just hold on. The person who came up with this whole strategy used to be a full-time mechanic. He didn't know how to code. What he knew was how to spot a business need and position a tool to solve it. He literally went from turning wrenches to running a successful agency. It's about business sense, not coding skills.
Okay, so let's get really practical. What does this actually look like in the real world? Here is a playbook with 4 concrete, high-value services you could start offering using an AI like DeepSeek V4.
Let's run through these. First up, legacy code translation. Just think of this like translating an old book from a dead language into modern English. jQuery is that old clunky language. React is the new, fast one. Businesses will pay a ton for that upgrade. Then you've got API integration. An API is basically like a waiter at a restaurant, connecting the kitchen to your table. You can be the person who finally gets a company's sales software to talk to its shipping software. Every single line on this table is a 5-figure problem that you now have the power to solve. And this right here might be the most important mindset shift you can make. Nobody wakes up in the morning wanting to buy AI services. They wake up wanting their broken checkout process fixed or for their 2 different software systems to finally talk to each other. So don't be a generalist. Pick one problem from that list and become the absolute go-to expert for solving it. Specialists always charge more than generalists.
All right, so you see the problem, and you see the solution. But there is one more critical piece to this whole thing. A ticking clock. This window of opportunity will not stay open forever. This timeline just lays it all out. Right now, this is your secret weapon. This is the time to do your homework, to line up potential clients while everybody else is still playing with ChatGPT. Then, when DeepSeek V4 launches in early 2026, you're not just learning about it, you are already delivering results. Because by the middle of 2026, I promise you, this will not be a secret anymore, and the market is going to get very crowded very fast.
So what can you do right now in the next 30 days? First, prospect. Just find 20 businesses with old-looking websites. Second, research. Reach out to them, not to sell them anything, but just to learn. Third, learn just enough of the lingo, like what an API is, so you can speak credibly and build trust. And finally, position yourself. Decide on your niche and get laser-focused on that one specific problem you're going to solve.
Let's just be crystal clear about the urgency here. The source material is blunt. The head start you have right now is temporary, and it is fading fast. The people who act now are going to be the ones who cash in. The ones who wait, well, they're going to be competing with everyone else.
So it all comes down to this one question. Right now, in this moment, you are ahead of the curve. You're seeing a market opportunity before it becomes common knowledge. That is an incredibly powerful advantage to have. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it?